Hey guys. Oh, my water is far away. 1 second. Hey guys, welcome back to SunshinehazeCo. I'm Aja A. This is going to be your monthly tarot forecast for December. This video is for the Libras. Y'all are my last ones. Finally, yay. Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising. If you feel like what I'm saying is not resonating with you, go on and check out your Moon and or Rising sign, which I will have linked down below in the description box. I just made myself a little winded there. Got too excited. All right, you guys, before I get into the readings, got a few quick shameless plugs for you. If you don't want to sit through them, I will have the reading timestamp down below. But if you do want to sit through them and don't mind sitting through them, check out the retrograde series, the eclipse series. I'll be putting up 2021 reflection readings, 2022 tarot forecasts. Check out the 2020s pick a card decade reading. That is timeless for these 10 years. What else? I'm putting up love readings towards the end of the week, possibly going into the weekend. I'm going to try to get all of that done by Friday. I don't want to be doing these videos after this week. Okay, y'all. And because we are coming into a new year, I do have 2 different versions of a new year reading available. I have those linked down below in the description box. And because we are in a new month, I have a new raffle being raffled off. This time around, we are doing the Big 3 natal chart report. They typically run for either 25 or 35 on my shop. I'm not sure off the top of my head, but these are very personal, specific to you. This is not something that you could plug in online and get. Like these are written for you. Okay. If you want to win, stay tuned to the end of the video, and I will tell you how to enter to win the raffle if I can talk. All right, you guys. Let's get into your reading. This is going to be your typical 4-card spread. 4-card spread. Overall energy coming in for you guys for the month of December. Also looking at any challenges or obstacles that you might be facing during this month. Because we are dealing mostly with Sagittarius energy for the month of December, going to be looking at where you Libras need to shoot your arrow and start on that path of going to retrieve it. And as always, a quick little soul message, something extra for you to take away with you from this spread, okay? Today I am reading with the Sacred Symbols Oracle. Why can I talk? Oracle, the Sacred Symbols Oracle deck. I am reading with the True Heart Intuitive Tarot deck and also the Prism Oracle deck. And while they're not linked right now, as soon as I finish streaming, I will go on and put everything in there for you, and I will have those links in there if you guys like these cards and want to get them for yourself, okay? All right, Libra, let's get into your reading. Before I even start, I'm just going to give you guys some love and some light because I remember y'all's reading last month. And I also, one of my best friends is a Libra, and my grandmother is also a Libra. So y'all took a little bit of a hit last month. I'm not even gonna say a little bit. Y'all were hit hard. Like life came at y'all kind of hard in November, and I just want to tell you guys that you are loved, and here is some light, and things are going to get better. I feel like you're still very much so in the thick of all of this stuff. Okay, so let's get into your reading. And I sprayed it and didn't say it because that's. Disregard the liquid on this card. First card in your spread is in the position of your overall energy for the month of December. And you guys have grounded here, okay? And so the way I'm going to read this for you guys this month is an energy that you need to be tapping into. Libra, I feel like you guys literally just kind of got whisked away and tossed in the wind, and you're still kind of blowing around out there. It's kind of just like you don't know what to do. You don't know which way to turn. You're looking for something to grip onto to kind of bring you back down to earth, but it's just overwhelming. And it is understandable. Over the course of this month, Libra, what you are going to have to do is think about the things that bring you peace and bring you stability. It's going to be hard for you to grasp onto it because of everything going on, but you have to initiate it. Okay? And y'all know that word. Y'all are cardinal. You know what that means. You have to initiate it. Libra, you have to will it into existence. Okay? I understand things are crazy. Things are hazy. Things are wild. But if you don't want to be in those crazy, hazy, wild spaces, you have to put out into the universe or put up into the ears of God or whatever it is that you believe in. Hey, I want some peace. I need some peace. And speak it. It'll start to come to you. Okay? This is also a master number energy, and master number 22 is the master builder, okay? So understand, Libra, that while everything is transpiring for you right now, and while you're kind of on the tails of all of whether it was nonsense or whether it was like life stuff or whatever the case may have been from November, whatever tales of that you're writing on now, you were meant to learn from those situations. You're meant to see things, and whatever is transpiring is, and this is probably going to sound crazy, relating it to the situations that you're in. I just feel, I already know. All of this stuff is transpiring to help you progress forward, to help you find yourself in a space to where you can firmly plant your seeds and tend to them. And then, you know, you'll reap what you've sown. I don't want to spend too much time on this one. I think this is just a card to say, Libra, things are a little crazy, a little hectic, a little wild for you right now. And it is very important for you to find some stake that you can drive into the ground and hang on to, if only but for a second. Find something that brings you stability, brings you peace. And understand, Libra, it doesn't always have to be within you. You guys are air signs, which means you stay in your head. So you might be like, okay, I know this brings me peace and I know blah, 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 blah. It does not just have to be you. You can reach out to somebody and be like, hey, I'm going through a tough time. What do you do to get yourself through these things? Or like, hey, this has been kind of difficult for me, especially if you know somebody that's already dealt with whatever you're dealing with or went through the motions of whatever you had to deal with last month. You can reach out to them. Hey, this is what I'm dealing with. This is what I'm doing. These are the problems that I'm coming into or I'm coming across. Do you have any suggestions for me? Do you have any? You can even tell, I need some light today. Can somebody just send me some love? I don't know how many times, and while sometimes it'd be getting on my nerves because a lot of people just be grasping for attention, but I couldn't tell you how many times I'm like on the internet and I see somebody post like, having a really hard time, could you guys just say a prayer for me? Or I'm having a bad day, could you guys just send me some light? They don't give no business. The people typically don't really ask questions. They'll just be like, hey girl, sending you love. Hey, sending you light. Like, you can reach outside of yourself, outside of your mental, to get to the things that are going to bring you the stability and bring you back down into that firm and solid standing. Because that's what you need. You're blowing around in the wind right now, okay? And I am saying that because you do have 2 air cards coming up next. I'm not just saying that because y'all are Libras. All right, next card in your spread is in the position of your crossing energy, and you've got the 10 of Swords, okay? And y'all know this is not one of my favorite cards, especially to pull in a crossing position. You are just overwhelmed right now, babies. And it's understandable given whatever situations you're dealing with. Y'all know I'm a Capricorn rising, so y'all know I'd be like, figure it out and get to work. But no, you guys are really, right now, it's a lot that's taking you out. Like, it seems like it's just one thing after the other, or as soon as you fix one thing or get one thing together, something goes and messes up over here on the other side. I was laughing at a tweet earlier. Somebody was like, as soon as I touch some money, my car want to go and tear its ACL. That's kind of what the energy is with this 10 of Swords. It's like as soon as you find a little bit of peace, something else is coming and it's driving its sword into your back, okay? This is my suggestion. You don't need to turn this card into an upright position. You need to do away with that card altogether. Whatever is transpiring, Libra, I feel like you have to be involved with other people, whether it has to do with like your health, whether it has to do with like your home, whether it has to do with like your family, whatever the case may be. I feel like whatever you've been dealing with, in order for you to get it all together, it has to do with working with other people or talking to other people. And for whatever reason, they're not giving what needs to be gave. They're giving a little too much of what is not needed, and it's putting you in this, I'm just like, life is taking me completely smooth out. Gotta keep it censored on YouTube, but y'all know what I mean. My suggestion with this card, and Libra, some people will tell you it's not okay to just walk away from all of your problems. I'm not necessarily telling you to walk away from all of your problems, but I'm telling you to put this on pause. I am telling you, when you start feeling overwhelmed, especially by way of external resources, but reinforce this. Soon as you start feeling bad, weighed down, heavy, whatever the case may be, guess what, Libra? You have every right to remove yourself from the situation for a spell or for good, depending on what the case may be. If you find that you're in a space where you're like, okay, every time I put myself back in the situation, it's still the same nonsense, you can remove yourself. Your peace of mind is what is important during this month. It is not about what anybody else thinks. It's not about what anybody else has to say. It's not about what anybody's suggests, it is your peace of mind. And the card is coming up here, Libra, to tell you your peace of mind is at risk. And by allowing everybody to put their hands in and put their little 2 cents in and put their influence in, and if you taking that on and internalizing that, you really will feel like this. And you guys are air. So when y'all's air moves into that shadow aspect, you guys know how it gets for people who get in their head. That's depression. That's anxiety. That's not something you want to deal with, especially close to the holidays. You know what I'm saying? So this is homework for you guys during this month. And I know y'all have a problem with this because your hearts are very pure. They're very nice. Y'all are very generous. But you are going to have to say no. You're going to have to put your foot down, and you might even have to be mean to some people. And that's okay, because the people that you're going to have to be like that with deserve it. I'm sorry. I just came at y'all's neck real hard. But apparently, Spirit does not want you guys to feel... don't want you to feel like this. Clearly. Like, literally tried to throw it out of my hand. Like, this is not energy that you need. And it's not to say that what is transpiring, whatever situation, does not warrant this. But this is saying that there's people making it worse. There's extra stuff coming in that doesn't need to be there. Okay? On to the next card. Oh no, whoever them 10 of Swords is, they making me mad for y'all. The next card that I have in your spread is the 7 of Swords. And this is where you need to tap into that Sag energy, shoot your arrow, and start on the path of retrieving it. This is true for this particular moment, and this is also true for your future, Libra. You need to keep it cute. Whatever is transpiring right now, one of the reasons why all this 10 of Swords keeps coming in is because you are actually allowing other people to be included, and you're telling everybody all the business. I'm just going to keep it very real. Despite what anybody says, it ain't their business. It's not their business. Your health, your living spaces, your situations, whatever the case may be, these are opinions. This is what people think based off of their own experiences. It is not their business. It is not their place. It is not their right. So you need to keep it cute during this month. 7 of Swords is that secrecy card, right? And I'm not saying to be shady, Libra, but what I am saying is that as you make moves, especially as you make moves on your healing, and people start asking you questions about what's going down, what you doing next, what you need for this, do you got the money, do you X, Y, and Z? Oh, I'm good. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I got that figured out. And you keep it at that. Charge it to the game. Don't tell people your business. You know what my Grammy says? And she a Libra, so y'all better listen to this one. And I know this is something from the Bible. If your right hand don't do you no good, then you cut it off. And then something with you don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. So you don't need to let people in on the secret, no matter who they are. And you'll feel this. Libra, you will feel in the moments where people are trying to get the tea or trying to get control or trying to slide in that don't need to be there. You'll feel it, Libra. Do not disregard those. Don't disregard those notions. Do not disregard those notions. Cut them people out. Keep whatever. Real G's move in silence like lasagna, as Wayne said, who is also a Libra. So I'm apparently... I'm kicking game to y'all tonight. Y'all just better listen to me. Real G's move in silence like lasagna. Don't let your right hand know what your left hand is doing if you know that the right hand moving a little funny. You know what I'm saying? So Libra, start to decipher what it is. Actually start to think about how much of your life you want people to know about. How much of your experience you want people to know about. And then start to look at the people who are just in the mix and in the tea and not to help you progress, not to help you grow, and not because they care. Start considering these things and start making shifts. And yes, you're going to start feeling distant from some people. Some people are going to be looking at you like, wow, why are you like that? Because of y'all. Duh. Come on. But anyways, as I was saying, keep it cute. Try not to let everybody in on your business for the month of December, because this is a time when you need to really focus on yourself, focus on your heart, focus on your healing. You don't need other people's influences and thoughts and advice and all the things, okay? Just right now is just not the time. All right, y'all, last card that I have in the spread for you is in the position of your soul message, and you've got faith, okay? So this is just a reminder, moving away from them air energies and telling you all the things about what you need to do. Going back, speaking to me saying, I feel like this has been a little rough, tough, and dirty month for you guys, and that you're probably still in the middle of this, swirling around, blowing in the wind. You are going to be okay. I know that it may feel like I'm lying to you right now. I know you might be like, But the things that are going on, there's no way that I'm going to be okay. Libra, you are going to be good. You are going to figure it out. You are going to have everything that you need, and you are going to receive the love that you need from the people around you that need to be giving it to you. You are not forgotten. And just remember that when things get rough, tough, and dirty, you have to remind yourself that you have the things that you need. You have to remind yourself that you are blessed. Remind yourself that you are protected. Remind yourself that you are good. And when things get a little rocky, don't give up the ghost. Don't allow yourself to be consumed by the negative feelings and the heavy emotions of the things that have been transpiring for you guys over the past few weeks. This too shall pass. You guys know that. You know that phrase. Whatever it is that you're in right now, you know that it doesn't last forever. The feelings don't last forever. You will come out of this probably a completely different person with a completely different perspective. And that is typically what happens when you have to go through these, dark nights of the soul, or when you have these things that transpire that put you in these really heavy spaces. But I feel like the best thing that you can do during this month, Libra, is to just remember that you are good. Remember that everything happens for a reason. Remember that everything happens in divine timing, and start to get into some routines or some groups or some energies that can help you find a little bit of stability. Do some root chakra work during this month. Carry around some red or black or brown stones in your pocket. Actually, Libra, I think that would do you some good. What are we coming up on? The full moon? After you do your cleansing for this full moon, I say start carrying around them root chakra stones in your pocket for a little bit. Bring you some grounding, and just try to keep the faith, you guys. Everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be good. I just feel like I should tell you guys, I love you. I love you guys. You're going to be okay, okay? All right, you guys, that is your spread. I hope that it found you, I hope that it provided you with the insight that you need. I did drop my shameless plugs at the beginning, but I will say that I do offer a spread called a Find Your Zen reading, which is specific to, things creating stress and anxiety in your life and how to, kind of attack them and work through them. If you're interested, you're going to have to actually just go to the Etsy shop and go to the tarot reading section, because I don't have that one specifically linked down below. And other than that, the only other thing I said was that I'll tell you how to enter the raffle for the Big 3 natal chart report. Go on and drop a comment that says done, your favorite emoji, and your rising sign. I'm going to keep this open for the month of December. I will announce the winner next month and send you your report. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.